Hi guys, welcome to class 2 for the second week of online training. Today we're going to recap a bit of what we did in the first class, and then I'm going to show you guys a new technique, which is checking. So let's start off with that first. We're in our fighting stance. First of all, what is a check? So a check is one way to defend a kick. In this case, we're blocking the kick. So when we're checking, what we do is create like a wall so the kick doesn't hit you in the body. If it does hit you in the leg, what's happening is their lower part of their shin is hitting the thick and strong part of your shin. So it's gonna hurt them a lot more than it is for you. In some instances, it may even break the person's leg that's kicking you. So we're in our stance. One good way we explain a check or a push kick is pretend your feet are inside buckets. When you lift your foot out of the bucket and when you put it back down, it should return inside the bucket. So we're in our fighting stance. All we're gonna do is lift our knee and put it inside our elbow. You don't wanna knee yourself in the elbow, so you wanna lift it and put it inside. And make sure your knee is pointed diagonally. So we're up, down, up, down. You don't want to point straight forward when they're trying to roundhouse kick you. If you do point it straight forward, what can happen is they hit you in the calf, and they can also spin you around if they kick you hard. So you want a nice solid base and point your knee outwards. That way when they're hitting you, they're hitting your shin. Thick part of your shin. For the rear leg, it's the same thing. Point it out, back down. Up, back down. Remember, 2 feet in the buckets. Outside the bucket, back in the bucket. Oh. Oh. Your hands want to still stay up, just in case they kick you, they try to kick you in the head. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So give that a go, get your hips warmed up, and now we're going to add that into our shadow boxing. So last week we did 2 combinations. Not last week, last class we did 2 combinations: our jab cross hook, rear roundhouse, or our cross hook cross switch kick. Okay, so now we're going to add that all together. We're going to move around. We also did circling, left and right. So we're going to add our foot movement, our combinations, and also defense. So when you're shadowboxing, a lot of people just focus on technique and offense, but you also need to be wary and practice your defense. So this is what it's going to look like. We're just going to move around. Forwards, backwards, throw your combo, jab, cross, hook, roundhouse, circle, cross hook, cross, switch kick, and then we're going to add in our checks. Check, throw your combo, switch, check, throw your combo, just move around, circle, move forwards, move backwards, practice the checks. So do that for a minute or 2, guys, get warm, practice your technique. So now we're going to combine our checks with the roundhouse kicks we did last week. So this is a good drill to practice because when you spar, someone hits you, you block, you want to immediately hit them back. So if you take the hit, you want to give it back too. So this is a good drill to practice that. We're in our fighting stance, we do our check, so foot out the bucket, back in the bucket, and then we straight away throw a switch kick. So if I'm blocking with my left leg, I'm going to kick with my left leg. So check. If you're comfortable, you don't even have to put it down in the bucket, you can switch immediately. Okay, but if you're not comfortable yet, just check, put it back in the bucket, switch your feet, then do our switch kick. check, bucket, switch, kick. If you do get comfortable enough, or you feel like you want to challenge yourself and just start off, you can check, not put your foot back in the bucket, and switch straight away, and then kick. Check, switch, kick. Okay, try both options, up, down, then switch, or up and switch straight away. Boom. That's for your left leg. For the right leg, it's the same idea. You want to lift your knee, point it outwards, check, put it down, return kick with the same leg. So check, kick. Okay, you can also add this in to your shadow boxing. So we move around through our combos, bump, reset, check, and now return kick. Okay, so give that a go on both sides, and then we'll move on to bag work. Now we'll go through all that stuff on the bag. If you do have a partner at home, you can practice it on pads or on a pillow. So we'll go through all the combos we've been doing and then adding in the check and return kick that I just showed you guys. So we'll do our combo. So there were 2 combos we did: jab, cross, hook, rear roundhouse, make sure turning your hips. Now we can add in our check, boom, and then return kick. Or you can do the cross hook cross, switch kick, check, return kick. Okay, you can do either side. You can do your combo, or I can check and return kick with my left leg. I throw my combo, or I can check and return kick with my right leg. So it's up to you which leg will you want to use. We'll just practice that for 2 rounds. So first round we'll do our first combo we did, jab, cross, hook, rear roundhouse, check, return kick. Check. Check. Okay, so round 1, just practice jab, cross, hook, rear roundhouse, check, return kick. Round 2, we'll do our second combo, cross hook cross, switch, kick, and then same thing, I want you to check, and then return kick. Okay, you can do either leg for the check and return kick. We'll do our first combo, cross hook cross, check, return kick. Cross hook cross, switch, check, return kick. Cross hook cross, check. Cross hook cross, switch kick, check. Okay, so that's round 2. Cross hook cross, switch kick, check, return kick. Give that a go, guys. If you have a partner at home or someone to hold pads for you, we're going to finish off with this quick challenge. We're going to do 30 seconds, see how many kicks you can do. You're going to do 30 seconds on your left leg, 30 seconds on your right leg, see if you guys can beat me. Okay, so Andrew's behind the camera, he's going to time me for 30 seconds. I'll start with my left leg. Okay?
Ready, set, go.
That must mean at least 300. Try beat me, guys.
300?
300.
No way.
I counted 300. that concludes the class for today. So just a quick recap of what we did. So the new techniques we did were checking and return kicking with both sides. Okay, make sure the feet, pretend they're in buckets, take them out, put it back in the bucket. And we just added that into our shadow boxing. And then we finished off with our challenge, see if you guys can beat me. That's it for today. See you guys at the next class.